Alright, we're here to take a look at the snom 710. This is a new entry-level 700 series phone from snom. We'll notice it's a entry-level oriented device. It does have a backlit screen, a backlit 128 by 48 black and white screen. So it looks like it's about 4 rows of text there that you can see. Of course, it indicates the soft keys up at the top there. In my opinion, a very nicely laid out phone. Has a very traditional format, numbers. We have the speaker, headset, mute, and volume down here at the bottom. We have some definable buttons on the side. We have a dedicated voicemail button with a light to indicate that. Hang up and pick up and dial buttons, like a cell phone, and then of course 4 soft keys along the top. And the buttons are not rubber buttons; they're plastic buttons, but they kind of have a sandy texture, which is it feels good. They have a good solid feel to them. The 720 and the 760 have smooth plastic buttons. This is plastic with a little bit of a very fine sandy texture, which in my opinion is a pretty nice feel to them. Another thing that is a little bit new about this, it has 5 dedicated buttons, and we might be comparing this device a little bit to the snom 300 because 300 is also the entry level in the 300 series, but we have 5 freely definable buttons, and they have LEDs in them, so green and red LED. There you're seeing the green. So we have the 5 buttons there, and we also have an HD handset. So this is the included handset is HD. There is no hook switch, so there's no mechanical hook switch. It's using a sensor hook switch. You can mount it on the wall, and it does have a little notch thing here so that the handset is good. And while we're talking about hanging on the wall, if you remove the plastic bracket, there are slots, so really you don't need anything more to hang this on the wall. You just it's very thin, just hang it on the wall. And also we have a light up here that will blink on voicemail or a missed call. And why don't we just make a quick call here? We'll just go to voicemail.
You have 1 saved message. Message number 1.
So there you.
Good morning, Q.
So there you can hear the speakerphone and also see the LCD. All right. So some other things. Let's just flip it on the back here. Not sure if you can see in there, but we do have a 10100 switch. It can be powered by PoE, or you can also, there's a plug in there. I'm not sure if you can see that. We also have a headset port here that you can use. Unlike the other 700 series, there is no USB on this device. It's an entry-level device. As far as size goes, let me take a look here. Down here, it looks to me like we have about 7 1/4 inches wide, by about, if we're measuring here, what do we see there? Just 6 1/4, maybe a 6 1/4 tall. Depth-wise, at the narrowest, it looks like about 8 inches. So there we go. 700 series. This is snom's newest series, the 700 series. And just looking over the specs here of this device, we have the LEDs. Of course, we noted we have around the top here a nice big one. Also the voicemail, the 5 BLF buttons. And one of the things that's interesting, you might want to look at my blog, but with snom, and if you're registering this to a UC solution like Link, once the Link firmware is available, these buttons can actually indicate the presence of the contact they're assigned to. Snom has done work around doing that. You can already see that on the snom 800, the 821. So those buttons are definable. So you can have a page button, overhead page, or call somebody else button defined there. So we're taking a look here. HD audio. You can do a 3-way audio conference. I believe I want to make sure it does have speakerphone. Of course, there's no, it's a black and white screen, so we're not going to be doing any picture showing or media on this device. Not really meant for that. No Bluetooth, no Wi-Fi. As far as link compatibility, the box says snom UC Additional, so that gives a little hint. Currently, there is no firmware for snom or for link, but the box does say that gives a little bit of hint of where it's headed. And I think that's about what we have to say about this. Entry-level phone, I think, is a good phone for those people looking for a very traditional form factor and yet wanting unified communications as we move forward. Also, also can act as a standard SIP phone, registering to many standard SIP PBXs. All right, there you go, snom 710.